Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and with me in studio is Patricia Benedict, and she is going to give you an update of what happened at the Supreme Court when she kept her promise and she attended a hearing or was supposed to attend a hearing that dealt with Jane Goddard. Patricia, please come on in.
Yes, Miss Veronica. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yesterday, the 7th of November, I kept my promise. I saw, I went there. And when I went there, you have to do a search. You searched, and there was a well-dressed lady, and I asked her. I said to her, I came to the Jane support Miss Jane Goddard. What court is she in? She said, "Oh, you're the lady from Santa Cruz," and she directed me to someone else, and it was upstairs, third floor, number 10. I knocked on the door and I asked about Miss Jane Goddard. I was confused at first, but it was a virtual. It was virtually, because Miss Jane Goddard is not in the country. And it started at 11 p.m. because I was there at 9. It started at 11 p.m. And then when I knocked on the door, because I was still confused, I thought Miss Jane Goddard would have been in person. And they told me it was virtually. And they said we were looking for you, and you said you're welcome to come in. But my situation with Miss Veronica, my bad experience ever had in the Holton court, and the magistrate himself, Wayne Clark, and Wanda Blair, for respectively for 5 years, and it has traumatized me a bit, but. Mr. Colin Roach, and my condolences goes out to Mr. Colin Roach, who's passing on his father. I rang him up, and he said he told me his father died, but he told me he was on his way. But I don't know if after I left he got there. But they welcomed me, Mr. Renica, and then afterwards I got a personal call from Mrs. Jane Goddard, and thanked me for coming, and said to me, did they stop me from coming to the court? I said no. I said because I was the only person in the courtroom. I didn't feel comfortable, so hence I left. I realized that she wasn't in there, so I said, okay, she's okay, and I leave.
Yeah, I think the note that her husband allegedly put out saying that she was supposed to be going before William Chandler, and she ran the risk of being arrested. It made it seem as though she was on the island, but that was not the case.
But you know what? Everything happens. I always say everything happened for a reason. Had you not share her one of her things on Facebook, and that in particular, what her husband shared, I said I was going to attend. And anybody, if they welcomed me. They welcomed me in the Supreme Court. That's something that does not happen in whole town. So Miss Jane Goddard is going back to court. She's virtually her court matters. And you could do a second part and just do the voice notes of the different, it's the 595 of 2020 is to be heard the 21st of January, 2024. And 595 of 2020 is called Civil Appeal number, I think, 22 of 2023. It's on November the 28th, 2023 at 10 a.m.
So we'll come back on. We'll come back on to remind people when the next dates are, so that if they are so inclined, they can go to the court, I guess. But we will come back on and remind people.
Just one more thing. It's Maria Jane Goddard, versus Sir David Anthony Carhart. I think CATHCART, Carhart Simmons.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Part 2, yeah.
Okay, all right. This is Sherry Veronica.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you.
Naked Departure Radio.